Ooh, y'all, I'm tired. Y'all gonna have to bear with me because I'm tired. Ugh. A lot of walking already. Got a few players that might pull up, say they got time to link up. Hey, say they got time to link up with us. Let me see if this mic gonna work in here. What's up, Ken? We just leaving from out of there. Should be members only. Hold on. It don't sound good yet. You about to hear it sound good. Hold on. I got action. See? Sound way better. What's up, big homie? What up, man? Tired, y'all. We got 13 members in here already. Is this members only? Did I change it to members only? No, it ain't members only. We got a members only one coming up at 1:30. I was gonna go ahead and do it with this. Can I? What up, Antonio? Sky about to come down. Let me know if y'all can hear me good. Probably gonna grab some food. Get back on this road, get back home. I was trying to walk around a little bit. You got some nuggets for us? Yeah, Jerry. I really want to wait for members only though. I'm not gonna give it to this regular live. I just want everybody to see that I'm actually here. I'm leaving now. Well, I'm not leaving. I'm about to see where all my youngins that's on the squad. Gonna see where they at and then get some conversation with them. I already talked to a few. Got to see some of my high school buddies that coach at certain schools. They had players up here today. Benjamin Russell High School, the high school that Sedarian came from. They had a like a team visit, junior day type vibes, and so it's look like a good day. That dude is on staff here too. That guy right there that I was just talking to. Me and him was chopping up. He's one of the long time equipment guys. All right, y'all. We're gonna sit in the car real quick, see what we're gonna eat. But yeah, definitely the wrong car. Definitely the wrong car. Oh, what should we eat? I got some nuggets though. If y'all want to really know about uh, the quarterback battle, cover my neck, man. Look, bro, my skin is very sensitive. So yesterday I was sitting on the front porch. It's not a hickey. You can see marks all over me. Hold on. It's marks all over me, man. Let me show you. There's one. There's one here. There's a couple right here. Like the bug was tagging me a couple times, so got a spot. I had one on the back of my neck back here, but yeah. Man, see, Where you been at, dog? You ain't even got no membership badge. Where you been at? We got I'm gonna end this live though. We got members only live coming up. I'm glad I came onto the car because it showed coming down. Am I tripping?
What? Hey, you're forgiven. I never had it all against you. I just want you to stop being weird. So, like I told you, I don't have no energy for all that extra stuff. We doing bigger and better things. We just left out of Malmore talking with players and staff and all that good fun stuff. Yeah, I ain't never had no energy to entertain all the extra stuff folks be trying to bring. What up, Tommy? Can y'all hear me good? Even though it's raining? Can y'all hear me good? Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Hey, make sure y'all double tap the screen. I want to wait for y'all to get like 10 likes before we live. Before we start talking. Let me know if y'all can hear me good. That rain come down heavy right now. Yeah, but rain coming down heavy. Can y'all hear me? Mic check, mic check, mic check. Or we not? Can y'all hear me? Oh, yes, there y'all read. Does it sound clear? You start talking once I see y'all actually saying I can hear you. If we get 25 likes, man, am I connected to the car? I hope not. Let me see.
What it sound like? Okay, say it loud and clear. All right, we should be good. It sounds muffled. Okay, bet. All right. Brothers, he said, brothers, glasses too big. Not really. They fit perfectly. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, y'all. So check this out. How many likes we at? We at 16. Hey, we get to 25 likes before the 9 minute mark. We got 45 seconds. Let's see if let's see if we get 20. I'll be fair. Let's see if we can get 20 likes. I need 10 more shares. Hey, I don't care. If even if they did, I bought them. Even if they did and I bought them. I love when the trolls come in here, man. It's always people that claim that they don't watch my stuff. Nope, just hope hopped on and I already said no. Have a good day. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, y'all. One thing I will say about practice today, I got here in the middle of teams, and I won't put names in that and out here right now. I won't put names out, but I say this: the level of intensity in practice for anybody that was crying about no discipline or lack of intensity, ain't no headhunters, ain't nobody out there trying to put in no work or everybody soft. I don't know. Maybe something has changed since I got out of high school and college. But to me, these boys play a lot faster than they should be at practice. And I'm saying like from a stance of you trying to keep guys healthy. And no, thankfully, no serious injuries today. But these guys are out here, both offense and defense. These guys are getting to it. Um, I was able to chat with some of the high school visitors, the recruits that was visiting today, the prospects, And they said the same thing. Today's practice was intense. Um, today's practice was intense. Uh, Offensive line was winning more today than they have been all spring, which lets you know that, like I said from the jump, your defense usually starts out on top because they have less things to kind of work on the fly as far as timing. But the defense, once again, I think from the time that I was able to view to the end, I still think defense had the edge. Austin Mack looked good. Austin Mack looked good. Austin Mack looked great today. Austin Mack looked great. Keelan Russell looked great today. And so I'll give y'all this little tidbit. It's not that Keelan Russell hasn't been looking good or Austin Mack hasn't been looking good. It's just that, like I keep telling y'all, the word around Keelan Russell is that he's getting better every day, right? And both of these guys, I got to see both of them take first team snaps today, so that's a good thing. Question: we have a lot of transfers, especially in the trenches. Is the cohesion there? I think on the offensive line to be 10 practices in, right, and you only have one returning starter that started last year, Lloyd Jackson at tackle. I think because you have those guys on the perimeter and Carroll and Jackson Lloyd, you kind of set yourself up for success because we know if all else fails from the interior, you can just, you know, man up and push, right? From the center and then base pass pro. You probably, if you're not cohesive, you're limited with some of your RPO looks when you put in a guard or tackle, pulling them to create that screen look. But I think we're probably I think this year offensive line wise, we'll be able to play faster. We'll be able to play faster. Uh, and they still look big. I don't know. We might have to do some official height and weight checks for ourselves, but Nick Brooks, he's definitely at least 355, 360 easily. Him and the freshman Cooley, I think his name is Cooley, they at least 350. Steve Bowler had some crazy good snaps today. Steven Boomer, he had some explosive snaps, disruptive snaps. Um, Aside Fager, Mari Johnson, I keep talking about him because he is real. Rael Kelly made a big play today. Rael Kelly made a big play today. LaShare Brooks had a crazy. Oh man, I got a lot of stuff. I can't be telling y'all everything. We only at 20 likes. Get it up 25 likes. Yo, this rain coming down. Let me see if I can move around. Let me know if the rain is too loud and y'all can't hear me. Ask questions in the chat. Run the questions up. We riding around on campus right now, so just ask all your questions you want to ask in the chat. The plan was to go and chill and eat breakfast. Lunch with a few of the guys, but y'all hear this rain. Talk to me, chat. Talk to me, chat. Can y'all hear me? Mic check. Shout out to the big 31 in the chat. Continue running the likes up. But like I said, you know what? If I got Mary J in the chat, go ahead and change the time on StreamYard. Change that to 7:30. Because I don't feel like stopping the live. I think I could say enough without giving all of our good stuff away. Las Vegas, Nevada in the house. Okay, welcome in. Las Vegas in the house. I like that. Appreciate you for tapping in. Hit that like button. Is the run game coming together? Hey, Deron. So that's what I was excited to see. I got to see like at least 30 run plays. At least 30 run plays a day. And I tell you this. I don't know if it was like, uh, you know, just defensive players pulling up to keep guys safe, but there's a different type of contact when it comes to these running backs and the receivers, because to me the receivers getting the toughest of the intensity, from the defense. I don't know if it was a thing. See, my thoughts is this. I think maybe Coach Nix gives special directives to Kane Womack, Coach Mo, defensive staff. Don't take it easy or don't play soft with the receivers, with my receivers. So you see a lot of receivers getting pushed around, not pushed around, but, taking some real good bumps and stuff throughout all the practice. Derek Nix is more of a, he's going to play you if you're physical. You're going to always get a chance. What is Noah Rogers' skill set like? Noah Rogers is, if I had to be honest, I think with the wide receivers we got on roster, Noah Rogers might end up being like wide receiver 2. Because I think wide receiver 1, I honestly think Derek Meadows is going to be wide receiver 1. I think Derek Meadows and even maybe Latia Brooks, I think those two are going to be like wide receiver 1 assets. I think Ryan Williams is wide receiver 2, 3. Same thing with Noah Rogers. I think they're like, when you're talking about dialing up plays and trying to target guys, and then again, Noah could be wide receiver 1 because I think eventually he'll be pushed out as the starter at X. Can I turn from this lane? What do I want to eat, y'all? I don't even think I'm hungry right now. I'm not. Noah Rogers, speedy, though. He real speedy. Strong hands. I think that's the main thing I like about Noah Rogers. He and the transfer from the JUCO transfer, I forget the young man's name, Tyrell Henderson. Both of them have strong hands. Oh, really like seeing them in like in person, right? Um, the Khalifa running back from App State. Khalifa, what's his last name? I can't remember his last name. But he is nice, y'all. He is nice. I don't know what the running back rotation gonna look like because today you mostly saw AK Deer, Daniel Hill, EJ Crowell, Khalifa. You saw Kevin Riley. Kevin Riley was getting some snaps at slot too, y'all. I keep telling y'all because of what his skill set is, and his hands out the backfield. I wouldn't be surprised if you start seeing uh, you got like 10 personnel. Let's say you got 10 personnel, or you got 11 personnel, and you split the Y, and you starting basic 11 personnel, and then you offset and split your Y and your H back, goes out there to the boundary and lines up as a receiver. Kevin Riley and Daniel Hill, I think, are probably going to be two of the better receiving running backs um, duos we've seen in a while. What's up, Compton? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Appreciate that, Mary J. Khalifa Keith. Yeah. I like that young man. Defensive line. This is what I really want to talk about. Shout out to y'all for the 27 likes. Defensive line, man. To me, D-line wise, I'm thinking about all the guys that's like veteran presence on that line right now. We could lose. We could lose Tompkins, Green, Beeman, Edric Hill. We could lose those 4 guys this year after the season because of how good I think they're gonna be. What's up, Joseph? Good to see you. Yeah, Bama. Bama made. I cut the hair, bro. Cut the hair, man. Got some big things popping. Big things popping. Big things popping, man. Doing some huge things with the network and with the brand. We just left from the facility. I don't know if anybody was here or a lot of y'all weren't here at the beginning, but we were sitting outside till this rain started. Looking like it was about to fall. The sky was about to fall up. I'm really trying to debate if I want to go ahead and get some food, man. I'm hungry, but I'm not hungry. I ain't getting no food. I'm just get something to drink. Hit this road, get on back so I can get on this live stream tonight. I want to get back in headquarters and pull up the footage and everything from practice. But like I said, y'all, I think today what I got to see, like I got here right in the middle of teams. So it was like situational scrimmage and intense. It was intense today, man. It was a lot of pads, and it wasn't today wasn't thud. I think the running backs. I think the running backs understand how they have to run, how physical they have to run now. That and if they don't run against if they don't run against opponents like they run against our defense, then we recruiting the wrong guys. It's time to look at Coach G because they ran hard today. If the season was based off of how the running backs their effort in the run game today, and pass pro quarterback the pockets was clean. D line did not get to the quarterbacks as much as I remember from the other practice. The first practice I seen, O line doing real good getting together, especially winning they 1-on-1s. I think where the struggle or the slow part of this defense or the team coming together is going to be the inside linebacker room. You just see a slight hesitancy there with the lack of experience, but athleticism makes up for a lot of that. And I think the more game reps you see from QB, AJ, Caleb, Luke, Caden, those are the main guys I think are in that room. But like I said, I don't know where Duke Johnson sits. I didn't see 15 get a lot of reps today either. I don't know. I didn't see 15. Maybe I overlooked it. I think 91 showed up on defense. 99 for sure. 0. Yonze. That dude is a dog, man. And Justin Hill looked like a junior. He looked like a red shirt junior out there. Who else on the defensive line? I like Caleb Smith. I like the transfer from Washington. I like him. Caleb Smith. I like that. I like him at the Bandit, and you see him playing some light tackle, light defensive tackle, getting into that one or that three technique and just moving, man. Old line, like I said, back on the other side though, it's a good balance. You see the quality of talent being matched up against each other. Iron sharpen iron mentality. That's what you want at Alabama, and I truly believe that's what we're getting. Now, last season, I say about last year's team and this year's team, the vocal presence of players is a lot more prevalent. Um, Coaches are out doing coaching things, but you got players really dialed in about holding guys accountable. Funny, quick story: the wide receiver room had a situation today on the play, and a whistle got blown dead, and you saw the argument breaking out, and you saw both quarterbacks step in and was like, "Hey, next play, let's go, let's fix it." And so you could tell that they both understand what's being required to truly assume the starting quarterback position. You can't just be a leader on the field. You got to be a leader off the field. Shout out to the 41 in the chat, man. Make sure y'all double tap the screen. We want to try to hit another like goal of 40 likes on this stream. I told y'all we do got a live tonight. I was gonna continue to try to do this one, but um, plans change. Plans change. Continue to tap that screen for me though. I gotta go in here and get me something to drink so I don't fall asleep on this road. I wish I had a commercial break that I could play for y'all, but I guess I'll just carry y'all in the store with me and get some ice and an energy drink. Ice and an energy drink. That's all we need. A little water. Yeah, it was raining like crazy a minute ago though. The sky came down. Y'all see how dark it got? Oh, man, see, there we go. I'm over here looking at food again. I did not come here to buy food. That's my problem. But yeah, so AK Deer, I think is going to be RB1. I will release that. I think he will be the first one out. Daniel Hill, same thing. I think they both, as far as it's just about who gets pushed out there first. I think they're your number one running backs right there. And then right behind them, I'm telling y'all, Khalifa. I would not be surprised if he jumped Daniel Hill and keep EJ Crow in that developmental stage. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he jumped Kevin Riley and then even the young freshman, I forget the young man's name. Is it Traylon Brown? What's the other running back signed? 3-star, I forget his name. Big home, you got it. He looked good too, number 17. I'm talking about these young guys, bro. They are not scared. They are not scared, and that's what I'm glad to see. Everybody tripping about losing some of them players we lost in the portal. But I look at the dogs that we got replaced them in this recruiting class and out the portal. I think we upgraded tremendously. And if you pay attention, most of the big moves happened on defense with guys that were starters and didn't produce. And we keep saying that, but it's the truth. What's going on, bro? All right. Yeah, they got chicken. Should I get some chicken, chat? Appreciate y'all for the 35 likes, man. All right, bro. Appreciate y'all for the 35. Y'all tapping today. Y'all continue to share the stream. I'm waiting for y'all to ask questions. I kind of gave my little digest that I want to give right now. I'm gonna say some juicy content for the members only. My members only deserve this, and it got a lot. It's a. I'm gonna say this, y'all, and this is straight up. I'm a. I don't want to say it and then give y'all too much because people are already trying to spin their narratives from what they was originally saying from the jump when the quarterback battle and everything first started. Like I already see people switching narratives trying to after I done said something they want to try to jump on the bandwagon. Messiah, if you get a membership badge, I'll answer that again. But after today's practice, I think I got a great idea of who's going to be QB1. Now, how it's going to go, I don't know. I got a good idea. I tell you who QB1, who looked like QB1 to me today. And I ain't just talking about with just passes and stuff. I'm talking about like the amount of attention given and everything. Grab that membership badge though. I need all my members to be running up the questions too, family. Y'all got these badges. Oh yeah. Who's QB1 in my opinion? Messiah, who's QB1? Who do you want to be QB1? I ask you that. Who do you want to be QB1? And why? Who in your mind is the best quarterback, is the best man for the job this season? All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and get back. Hit this roll. I'm gonna stay live till the live go out. Y'all let me know how the service be. It'll probably be good for another 20 minutes before the. What kickers look like? Aren't they having competition? I didn't get to see kickers, Megan. I didn't get to see kickers when I got there. It was teams. Period. That's something that I do need to ask about though. It hasn't been much talk about them though. Hasn't been much talk about them. Must not be anything special. I know one thing. We'll get this. I think we'll get to see a good display because the first practice when I went there, they had those guys kicking, but they had two gunners running at them, two gunners running at them. I hadn't seen that at Alabama before. They had guys actually kind of shadowing and showing pressure. What what time the members only? Seven. What time is the members only? I'll do it once I get back. So in about 2 hours. Let's say 3:30 Central Standard Time. Like I said, I'm just small talking right now because I want to talk about a few plays that I seen for sure. On the members only, I talk about lineups that I saw, the starting lineup, offensive line, and I was able to confirm through one of the starters that this is the starting lineup. So I'll go ahead and put that out there in members only. Um, and then I also want to put out there the wide receiver group that I saw that went crazy. It was a different group than what I've seen originally, but everybody likes to figure out where Ryan Williams is at. I got that for y'all, where he's been playing, taking snaps at and reps at. Uh, what else? What else? Do you think Hayward would start at right tackle? Not anymore. Not anymore. Unless Mal Waldrop struggles at right guard in season. Right now, he's not struggling. He holding it down. Unless Mal Waldrop struggles and they move Carroll to guard. So, let me second team offensive line. I think this staff, just like last year, I think they're cool with. I think they're good with, like, confident with 8 of their 14, 15 offensive linemen available, right? Um, so when you have that, and 3 of those 8 are guys that can play guard or tackle. They can play both interior and perimeter or boundary tackle positions, perimeter boundary positions. You get to utilize those guys' skill set and really see what meshes the best. So I think right now what you're seeing, because you got a Michael Carroll and a Casey Poe and a Mal Waldrop and a Caden Strayhorn, right? Who else? What's the big boy from Mississippi State? That ain't him. I'm thinking about. Oh, and then you got young talents like Bryson Cooley. Brian Cooley, is it Bryson or Byron? Cooley, you got Cooley that's there. I mean, young talent. It's already getting thrown into the fire. And then you still got to remember, we still got Will Sanders, veteran presence, knows football right now, and he's not even available because of some injury. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hit it back, y'all. That's how I know we getting busy, because I can't sit around and politic like I used to. We having to get to it. Come on, run up some more questions, chat. Run up some more questions. What else y'all want to know? If I don't answer, that means you got to have a member's badge. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. We got 35 in the chat. Oh, what y'all want to know about the coaches? What y'all want to know about the coaches? I got to meet the new offensive line coach, Coach Clem, Coach Adrian, AK. Yeah, straight up dude. And I swear, I don't think Coach Shep left the building. I don't think Coach Shep left the building. Coaching energy wise, I don't think Coach Shep left the building. Chris Booker, that's who the guard is. Cooley is the tackle. Booker is the guard. Booker, if Waldrop struggles or if Brooks struggles, if both guards, if the guards play doesn't mesh well, I think the staff loves the tackles. If the guard play doesn't mesh well to help the center come along, I think the freshman Cooley, I mean Booker, I think he gets an opportunity, and Casey Poe, Will Sanders, Michael Carroll. I think you shuffle those guys around until you find a way to keep Delgatti, Carroll, Jackson on the field at the same time. Is he AK? He more AK. He ain't AK-47. He ain't outrageous. Terrence Richardson said, does our defense look tough and physical? Appreciate you for tapping in, Terrence. Double tap the screen and run the likes up. I'll say this, like I said, today's practice in general, both sides of the ball looked intense. Both sides looked physical. They were playing music at practice. And but nah, for real, if you had to ask me, man, there was no lack of intensity or physicality throughout the whole practice that I was there. And I don't have to hide the fact that I was there this year, y'all. That's what made it so fun. That's what made today a good thing. I didn't have to hide the fact that I was there. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. But the offense, I think the offense won the day. Defense didn't play bad. It's just offense. I'm seeing plays being made, y'all. Like guys are going and making plays. And maybe it's because of how last year ended. Maybe it's because there was so much movement. It's a lot of underlying tones behind former players' interviews and taking little slick shots at the school. Maybe that's what it is. They got their own little fire that they started, and they want to go ahead and continue to build on it. Shout out to the 41 in the chat, man. Continue to double tap the screen, run the likes up. Chris Booker development. I think I just answered that. Keep them coming, y'all. I'm here. Ask any questions. If you're a member, I'll give them members only type answers from my members. Members Insight, 888 Family Insight. I gave it to y'all. But the regular subscribers, just ask generalized questions. I'll give you what I saw today. And for the dude that said my glass is too big for my face, bro, I really think they are. Ever since I cut my hair, I feel like everything too big for my face. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all been in here for 37 minutes. Small talking with little old Coach Smook. Trying to get the Smook scoop. Them super chats get your boy talking, though. I ain't gonna cap. Super chats and direct donos, they get your boy talking. I get to singing like a Tweety Bird, songbird. What else? We talked about the kicking game. I really ain't saying nothing about the DBs because if I start talking about them, I'm gonna get into my members only info, and I ain't trying to do that to them. I'm gonna just say this: Chuck McDonald, Jaira Edwards, Trey Kirkpatrick. Chuck McDonald, Jaira Edwards, Dre Kirkpatrick. Is EJ still limited? Nah, you know what? The day that he was off to the side, it held him without, it never held him all the way out. Like a little tweak or something during warm-ups. He never been like all the way injured. I guess you could say limited. Well, he's been able to go through practice every day. He hasn't missed practice or nothing like that. Ugh. That's good right there. Make sure y'all tapping that screen, y'all. Share the stream. Share it up. We done hit the road, so if it start lagging, just let me know. We'll catch back up here at 3:30. Probably 4 o'clock because we about to get on. Oh yeah, we getting on the road now, so we should be back in like an hour and a half. I feel like I was only there for like 20 minutes, but a good hour went by and we had walked around and everything. Good hours change. What y'all got? What y'all got, man? Appreciate y'all for jumping in. What y'all got? More questions. Running back room, we talk about running backs. Asked about EJ. I can't give y'all too much, man. We need these members, these memberships. Y'all need to join that memberships only live stream at 3:30, 4 o'clock p.m. And then we got a call-in show tonight too. We got a call-in show tonight. We're gonna make sure we do all that stuff. Have some good fun tonight. I'm gonna bring y'all all the heat for practice. Um, who else? Okay, listen. I'll do this. I set y'all up like this for the night because I know this is what y'all really want to know. Today, the quarterback play to me today. The quarterback play is starting to tell a story. Um, and you can tell who's trying not to let the preconceived notions or the thoughts of the masses affect them. Well, you can see that it's affecting both players to the point where one player is playing out of his mind confident just because that's who he is. Another player is playing confident because he has a little fire now. He's getting overlooked. So we're gonna look at this. Is CD Morgan doing what he needs to do? Oh man, the boy showing out. The boy showing out. Him and Derek Meadows, man. I don't know how it's gonna be hard for us not to throw the ball again this season. I know Bama. They, I'm not gonna lie, seeing Austin Mack 6'6", 235, 240 pounds back there, his footwork is slow, but man, I wouldn't mind having a Cam Newton experience, as a Bama fan, having Bama have a semi Cam Newton type experience. I just think Mac gets too, like, even when he's scrambling around in the pocket, y'all, he get real loose with the ball. Everybody already scared to hit the big man, so they gonna be going to rake and do everything at the ball. Come on, run them questions up, y'all. Run them questions up. Continue to run the likes up too. We got 49 in the chat. Continue running the likes up. Get up to 50 likes. I appreciate y'all for tapping in too, man. It ain't easy trying to get up and down this road. I don't get paid by nobody else to do this. This is all because of y'all love and y'all energy for finding out Bama stuff, wanting me to get the information. You like Keelan at QB1, Messiah? Why is that? Why you like why you like Keelan at QB1? Are you good? I just want to know. I want to know. How's Russell doing? Joby, you gotta get a membership. Gotta get a membership badge for that. Messiah, if you've been following me, you know one thing I don't miss on is these quarterback evals. Regardless of everybody wants to say about me and Ty, my thoughts on Ty, my takes on Ty, I was 100% correct on Ty Simpson. I was 100% correct. Even at how the staff projected him, it's the media that misconstrued everything. Let me know if we losing signal, y'all. If we getting spotty. The run. Not just that, but even like his pocket awareness. Today, that's something that I heard being coached up about the quarterbacks throughout the quarterback room. Pocket awareness, right? Understanding where your pressure could be coming from and attacking it. What do y'all think? What do you think will be the deciding factor if Keelan Russell doesn't win the job? What'll keep Keelan Russell from winning the job? Me personally, he has to have like 3 or 4 bad practices in a row. It just had to be like a real sophomore slump for them to be like, okay, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and name Austin Mack. But if it's anywhere close like it was last year, I guarantee you we're going with Keelan Russell as the starter. It only makes sense. It only makes sense. But y'all, I'm about to get off here. I see my signal about to drop. I catch up with y'all in a few. We're gonna as a matter of fact, I'll be live at 4. I'll be live. You know what? We won't Yeah, I'll do a members on the live because it won't take that long. Facts, Deron. That's literally what I'm saying. He has to like literally lose the job, in my opinion. But I'm gonna go live again once I get home, y'all. Y'all just stand by your phone or stand by. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make sure your notifications on so when you see me go live, members, you won't miss out. Like I'm gonna go members live only about 3:30, 4 o'clock. 3:30, 4 o'clock is when we'll do members only live. I'll catch up with y'all later, man. And remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me and say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. Y'all be blessed.